What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to part 10 of the Subspace Emissary. Last time, we went to the swamp and met Falco. And this time, we're heading back to the research facility. But before we do that, I want to head over to the sticker tab to show that I have outfitted Falco with a few stickers because he is our newest include. But with that being said, we are just going to head back to the map and get started. This is our, I want to say, fourth iteration of no cutscene at the beginning of the level. So I'm just going to pick Zero Suit Samus and we're going to get right into this level. Alright, so getting into this level, it's a dark level. Basically, it wants you to run around and hit these buttons so that you can see what you're doing. It's not difficult to know what you're doing while it's in the dark, but it's just easier with the lights on. For anyone, or for myself as well, who might not remember what we're doing in the research facility, Samus has lost her power suit. And we saw last time we were here that they have it in a jar. Or in like a holding container. So we are currently going to head to go get that. But it does make you wonder how they got her suit. I'm not super familiar with Metroid, but I do know that she almost always has the suit on. So that's a fantastic noise. This is a secret, by the way. You just have to get down here with the lights on. But I don't know how they actually got her suit, because I would think it would be kind of difficult to get the power suit of somebody who relies on the power that it gives her. Like, it has certain mechanics in her game rely on the power suit to actually work. So I'm not sure how she just let these guys take her suit. But with that being said, alright, we're fighting two Dark Samuses. Basically they work the exact same way as Samus in her suit does. But we don't technically know how she works yet because we haven't had a chance to fight with her in her suit yet. I picked Pikachu because he's small enough to not be actually hit by a lot of the projectiles that these things can throw. Which makes this fight a ton easier. But we are just going to try to thunder, because these guys can kind of be annoying if you let them. Come on. There we go. Thunder that one, and I kind of... Come on, I want to take at least one of them out. Like I said, this fight can be a little bit annoying because these two are so projectile heavy, and since it's 2 against 1, unless you're playing this multiplayer, then it's 2 against 2, which makes it a little bit more even. But that should be the fight. Alright, we now have Samus. She works completely differently than without her suit. But how does she work in her suit. Is she better? Is she the same? Well, she's actually a lot worse. She is now rank 32 out of 38 when she was like rank 9, I want to say, with the suit. Are you kidding me? Well, she's now dead. I'm actually just gonna kill Pikachu because I want to play as Samus. Sorry, Pikachu. It hurts me as much as it hurts you, but it definitely hurts you more because you died. Okay, we're just gonna take the spikes. Getting back to Samus, she is, like I said, ranked 32 out of 38, making her a lot worse than when it was just her without her power suit, which is weird, right? You would think she would be better with the suit. But her big things are that she has gotten a lot slower with the suit on, which makes a lot of sense, actually, considering that it's a giant metal suit. You would think that she would be a little bit slower. But I just messed that up completely. Come on, button. Let me hit you again. She has pretty poor mobility, all things considered, but she does work very well as a decent aerial comboer. The only thing is she has pretty poor knockout potential, so she's not the best at taking opponents out of the game. If we can just knock that guy out as I'm saying that. Get the stuck ball to make up for the 2 lives that I've lost already. The other thing about Samus that is pretty known is that she has a ton of projectiles. Basically, all of her specials are projectile based. All of them except her recovery are a projectile. Her forward special is those rockets that I've been shooting. Her neutral special is her pulse beam, which I am apparently bad at. And then her down special, I will show in a second, is her smart bombs. She has a couple of downsides. She's pretty bad at racking up damage. Specifically because most of her attacks are slow and easy to avoid. She has a hard time just hitting the opponent for a lot of damage all at once. Like I said, her best ways of racking up damage are her aerials because they are multi-hit and they pull the enemy closer to her, which actually allow her to deal a lot of damage in the air all at once, like I just showed there. We're just gonna shoot a rocket at you to deal with you. And then we'll do that one, and I believe we need to go through this right one. And I don't want to deal with enemies here because I don't need to, so we are just going to spring up to the top. Whoops. I don't know what happened. I think I was shot. I looked away for 1 second. But anyway, actually, this is pretty easy for Pikachu, considering he has an amazing recovery, which is actually another downside to Samus. Her recovery is, I wouldn't say bad, but it's definitely not as great as a lot of other characters. It's that spiral up, like electro ball thing that she does. We're just gonna take this Freezy. Come on, let me go. Let me go. Not again. We're just gonna leave. I don't want to deal with it. This should be either the last door or the second to last door. It's the second to last door. We're just gonna take these Maximatoes and head through this door. Alright, and our boss of the stage is Ridley. I think he's gonna dash. He did dash. I like using Samus for this fight because she's able to do 2 aerials each time you jump, which actually racks up a lot of damage on Ridley all at once, and I'm going to attempt to air dodge that. Ridley likes to do a lot of moves that basically, as he likes to, in this fight, do direct damage, more attacking with his tail or flying into you or trying to crush you like this. Basically whenever he dive bombs like that, he is either trying to do the fly from the back of the screen like he did the first time, or he does that crush attack like he did the second time, but we are just going to avoid that again. And this fight should be wrapping up fairly quickly. This time I believe he's going to go across both sides, which he does when he's getting low on health. It's just a variation of the first tail swipe that he did. I was actually hit by that. And we are going to take all of these stickers. All right, and that's the first stage of the day cleared. And Samus has joined the team. I want to show real quick that Samus actually takes over all of these stickers that you had on Zero Suit Samus. So there's no real need to outfit her unless you want her to fight differently than or have different buffs than your Zero Suit Samus had. But she still uses her legs and everything quite a bit, so I think all of these stickers are good to go. And next up is Outside the Ruins, which is kind of funny because we just spent a whole bunch of time at the Path of the Ruins and then the Ruins, but we're outside the Ancient Ruins, so we're gonna head right into here. Alright, we got new characters. I actually never noticed that his spaceship was in the back of this scene. I just noticed that the dolphin is just right there in the back of the stage. But Olimar, he is ranked 3 out of 38, one of the best characters in the game. It is mostly due to the versatility of his Pikmin. And I just missed that trophy, so we have to go in here again. Basically, this trophy, if you miss it, you can actually just leave and go right back in the door, and another trophy will fall. Ooh, a Staryu. But Olimar has, I believe, 6 different types of Pikmin, 5 different types of Pikmin in this game. He has the red, yellow, blue, purple, and white Pikmin. And all of them work slightly differently to each other. Also, I think that was just the dolphin trophy, which is incredibly funny to get during this stage of all places. But to go over the Pikmin in themselves, because they are the biggest part of Olimar, the red Pikmin do slightly more damage, I believe, than a couple of the other types of Pikmin, besides purple Pikmin. But it also, the red Pikmin have fire type attacks, which means they just do slight fire damage, which is super effective on, like, Ivysaur from the Pokemon trainer. The yellow Pikmin works with or does electric type damage, and I just died. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did the last stage and just kill Captain Falcon. I don't want to talk about you yet, Falcon. Wait your damn turn. The yellow Pikmin, like I said, do electric attacks, which similarly to Pikachu, almost works actually the exact same way as Pikachu. I'm actually doing like no damage right now. I need to pick my Pikmin. I think I almost just died again. Okay. Excuse me while I focus a little bit harder on what I'm doing. Come on, just die. The electric shocks opponents and kind of stalls them for a second. Similarly to how Pikachu's electric attacks work. I want to go up here because there's a secret and I don't want to deal with those guys right now. We are just going to jump right over here. That's a random trophy that I don't think spawns all the time. We're just going to do that. Take that Goldeen. The blue Pikmin are the Pikmin that can survive in water. There's a good chance that I die here. The white Pikmin have a status to them of darkness, I believe is what it's called. And then the purple Pikmin are the ones that do the most knockback and deal the most damage. Olimar is also special that his recovery becomes better the more Pikmin he has. And his neutral special is him picking Pikmin. And it also is determined which Pikmin you get based on the type of flooring that you stand on when you are picking Pikmin. Alright, we are going from one of the highest ranked characters to one of the lowest. Captain Falcon is ranked 34 out of 38. He has a very fast and strong playstyle, and by that I mean he likes to get close to enemies very quickly and hit them for a lot of damage all at once. That actually turned out better than I was expecting. There's two main problems with this playstyle for him. The first is that he has no projectiles. He is a purely melee fighter. This makes it difficult for him to make very quick approaches, which can make it easier for opponents to stop him from approaching. Just get rid of this one. The other is that he has some pretty awkward hitboxes for some of his attacks. And that makes hitting, I'm about to die. That makes hitting a lot of the stronger attacks more difficult for him. But with that being said, now I'm Donkey Kong. Okay, come on guys. Alright, this is going downhill fast. Giant Donkey Kong time. Everyone dies. Everyone dies. Oh, I don't want these guys. I have permanent projectile. Some more stuff about Captain Falcon is that he has actually pretty good survivability. Being a heavier weight character and having a pretty good recovery makes it so that he is a lot more difficult to knock out than a lot of other characters in his same weight class. All right, and that is the second stage clear, and I did get the Hakatate ship. Now that I'm looking at it, why don't you just call it the Dolphin? That's what it's called. It's the Dolphin. But anyway, that is our second stage of the day cleared. So that will be the end of this episode. So I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we're heading over to the Glacial Peak to see what it has in store. But until then, happy adventuring.